My name is Val Clark, and I attend the 8:30 service here at Groton Bible Chapel. I have two children. I have an older daughter, Jessica, who this is about, and she has two grown boys, Xavier and Gianni, who have lived with us on and off their entire lives. For 25 years, this girl has been just causing problems, just heartache and devastation in our family. She's abused every family member, stolen from every family member, lied to every family member, but no one can understand the immensity, the enormity of the sin and the heartache she's caused in my family, her children, my husband, myself, my daughter, my other daughter. It's just been terrible. She's been in and out of jail a dozen times. My grandchildren are now living with us permanently. They couldn't live with their mother anymore. It was so bad. The biggest thing she did was destroy the lives of her children. Watching the pain and the agony in my grandsons, I actually choked on saying her name. And it came to the point that I absolutely loathed my daughter. So now she's been in jail and no one has had any contact with her. One night Xavier comes home and I had just assumed that he'd come back from football practice or something from school. So I said, "Hey bud, where you been?" He said, "I went out to see Mom." Really? That's fine, Xavier. I'm glad you did, but why? What was the catalyst? What made you want to go see her? And he said, "Grandma, I got tired of the hate. I got tired of the anger, and I just don't want to do it anymore." That was God speaking through my grandson, who I was supposed to be helping and healing. So time goes by, she gets out of jail. My husband goes to see her while in jail. I don't go see her. I don't see her. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I can't love you anymore. It's too painful to let you in my life. I can't do it. But all the while, God's convicting me. Forgive, forgive, forgive. So I really start praying about it. Lord, your word tells me, it's been convicting me that I have to forgive this girl. Even though I don't want to, your word is telling me I have to do this. So, come to church at regular Sunday. Any other Sunday, just get up, get dressed, come to church, sit in my seat, talk to the ladies. "Hey, how you doing?" We talk a little bit, worship starts. I stand up and I look over to my left, my very good friend. I look over and I see her and I go, "Hey," and she's looking right at me. Nothing. I'm surprised. So I wave again. I go, "Hey." Nothing. Nothing. But this time, out of the corner of my eye, I see this little wave. And I look, and it's my daughter. She's here. She's at church. And she thought I was waving at her when I never even saw her. This person I've hated for so long and I've asked to forgive is coming. What do I do, God? What do I do? She comes through the door and we just embrace and we tell each other, "I love you." And it felt like I was holding my 5-year-old daughter, not my 30-something-year-old daughter who had just wrecked and raked my heart and our family for all these years. And I said, "I love you." And she said, "I love you too, Mom. And I'm so sorry for everything I've done." When I came to this church, I was so beat up and broken and consumed with anger, rage, bitterness, all the things that was Ephesians that tells us not to have. I'm not good enough for this. I can't do this. The Bible said I'm supposed to be patient, I'm supposed to be kind, I'm supposed to be loving, caring. I'm not supposed to have any rage, bitterness, anger. And I have all of these. How? How can God look at me as a daughter? How can I call myself a child of God when I'm full of all of this? God has used this church and the people in this church to absolutely transform my heart and my mind. And I'm so on fire and in love with Jesus because of the teaching and the people in this church. God has freed me from the immense sorrow and absolute anger, rage, hatred, and bitterness that I can only say consumed me for almost 25 years.